What's cracking, y'all? You are now watching Boo TV. Appreciate you for stopping in. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, stay notified, and let's get into the topic for today.
What's up, y'all? Back with another reaction video from the YouTube channel Secret Base. Kobe Bryant's beef with Ray Allen was short but haunted Kobe for years. Now, I have a feeling I think I know what they're alluding to. So after Shaq got traded, after the 2004 crumbling at the hands of the Detroit Pistons, Shaq got shipped off, and Kobe had, I think this what I'm about to say is correct, or more or less correct. And going into the 2004-2005 season, Kobe Bryant and the Lakers had played Ray Allen and the Seattle Supersonics in a preseason game. And Kobe was going balls to the wall to prove a point. Now, it was either before or after the game. Some reporters were talking to Ray Allen, asking him some questions about, what do you think about Kobe without Shaq, something along those lines. And he was basically like, I feel like Kobe's going to be a very selfish player. He feels like he has everything to prove to everybody in the world, to prove that he can lead this team without Shaq. And, he's not going to play basketball the right way. And one day he's going to find out that you need more than, one great player or one good player or something like that to be able to win a championship. And when he finally realizes that, he's going to be calling up to management saying, I need more help or get me the hell out of here or something along those lines. And about after the 2 years, so the first year, the 2004-2005 season, Kobe got hurt, so they missed the playoffs. Kobe didn't play a lot of the second half of the season. The next year, Phil Jackson came back. They lost to the Suns. The year after that, they lost to the Suns again, first round of the playoffs. And then it was the year after that, his third healthy year is when, and during that offseason, after losing to the Suns again, where he demanded the trade and said that they needed more help. And then later that season, 2008 calendar year, Pau Gasol lands on his lap. And the rest was history. So, in a way, a lot of what Ray Allen said did come to fruition. And I remember initially after Ray Allen made those comments, Kobe, he was like, yo, don't ever mention his name with me, or I'm going to bust your ass when I see you next time, or I'll see you next time, or something like that. But anyway. And then, obviously, they have the history with the Boston Celtics and the Lakers games and this, that, and the third. So let's get into it.
It's easy to forget now, but Kobe Bryant and the Lakers kind of sucked for a few years. We now know Kobe as a legend and as a career Laker, but his legacy and his commitment to the franchise were genuinely fraught for a few years there, and one man saw it all coming. Ray Allen predicted that bad era in Lakers history with unbelievable accuracy, and his prophecy made Kobe mad. The careers of Ray Allen and Kobe Bryant were intertwined from the beginning. In the 1996 NBA draft, Allen went 5th and Bryant went 13th. Both immediately got traded. Allen was a 21-year-old college All-American, and Bryant was an 18-year-old high school kid, but they were about the same size, played the same position, and had pretty comparable games. That year, they faced off in the rookie game at All-Star Weekend, and both made the All-Rookie second team. They both participated in the 1997 dunk contest, although Kobe's performance was a hell of a lot better than Ray's.
Missed his third dunk.
Allen got cast as Jesus Shuttlesworth in Spike Lee's He Got Game, but only because Kobe passed on the role. Kobe didn't even go see the movie. Allen was the more productive player early on, mostly because Kobe was super young and coming off the bench for a good team. By 2000, Allen had grown into a regular All-Star, but Kobe was blossoming into the co-star of a perennial champion. Though perceived by many as Shaq's sidekick, Kobe was truly an elite player. And while Kobe collected rings, Allen's own contender fell short, then fell apart. The Milwaukee Bucks, with Glenn Robinson and Sam Cassell by Ray's side, reached their zenith in the 2001 Eastern Conference Finals. Allen balled the out in that series, but the Bucks fell to Philadelphia in 7 games, squandering an opportunity to face Kobe's Lakers in the NBA Finals. That Eastern Conference Final featured notoriously lopsided officiating, and both Allen and Coach George Karl were fined heavily for alleging a league conspiracy to get Allen Iverson and the Sixers into the finals instead of them. And that would be the end for Milwaukee's Big Three, as Robinson was traded after feuding with Karl, and Allen was traded after feuding with Karl. Kinda seems like you're the common thread here, George. Anyway, Allen ended up in Seattle with the Sonics. And a year later, Kobe ended up without Shaq, or Phil Jackson, or these guys. This was all so weird. And this brings us to October 2004. Beef time! It's important to understand where Kobe's head was in October of 2004. His sexual assault case had been dismissed, but the details of it were all becoming public. Phil was off promoting a book that addressed Kobe's trial, detailed the animosity between Kobe and Shaq, and called Kobe uncoachable. And within the basketball realm, Kobe was preparing to embark on his first season as the undisputed star of the Lakers, with a new coach, new teammates, and plenty of people doubting him. October 12th, 2004 was Kobe's first organized basketball in these conditions. The Lakers faced Ray and the Sonics in an exhibition in Anaheim. LA lost, but Kobe was on his game, and he was feisty. He talked trash with Allen, he reportedly hit Allen with an elbow in the jaw during play, and he absolutely smashed this layup attempt.
What a block by number 8.
That game must have put Ray in a bad mood, because a couple days later, when asked about Kobe, the usually reserved Allen got very talkative. He issued a prophecy about Kobe's post-Shaq career. Ray said, "He's going to be very selfish." He said, "Kobe needs 2.5 good players to be a legitimate playoff contender or win a championship." He didn't see much camaraderie going on out there with his teammates. And he warned that if Kobe didn't realize that, then in about a year or two, he'll say, "Trade me." Kobe's initial response was basically, "I'll see you on the court." But those comments stuck in his craw. Days before another Lakers-Sonics exhibition game on October 25th, Kobe reportedly called Allen's cell phone and left him a voicemail saying, "I'm gonna bust your ass." And when asked to confirm that he'd made that call, Kobe just said, "Don't even put me and that dude in the same breath." Remember, this was the build-up to a preseason game. That didn't even count. And befitting a preseason game, Allen sat. His back was sore. Kobe seethed. He parked himself in front of Seattle's bench and hectored Allen throughout the game, annoyed that they'd missed an opportunity to battle it out on the court. Their next regular season meeting came in December. Ray downplayed the feud and blamed it mostly on Kobe, who focused on how Allen's prediction insulted his Lakers teammates. The Lakers maybe should have focused more on Rashard Lewis, who dropped 37 points in a dominant Seattle victory. And the beef kind of fizzled. When the two players shared a locker room as Western Conference All-Star teammates, Kobe said the feud was over. He had other enemies to worry about anyway. And Allen had clearly put it all behind him since he sounded pretty enthusiastic about the possibility of signing with the Lakers in the offseason. Kobe did kinda eventually follow through on his promise to bust Allen's ass in April of 2005 when he hit 7 threes in Seattle, including a buzzer beater right in Ray's face.
Kobe banks on a three-point shot.
But Kobe had bigger problems. Remember, Allen's initial comments weren't an immediate attack. Ray just made a prediction. Kind of a concern trolley prediction, but a prediction. Maybe Kobe got so mad at the time because he suspected Allen might be right. Because, friends, Allen was right. He was eerily right. Over the next few years, his words would begin to read like a curse. For the first time in his career, Kobe's Lakers fell out of contention for the 2005 playoffs. So Kobe took matters into his own hands. In the 2006 and 2007 seasons, he attempted more shots than any two of his teammates combined. He scored 81 points in a game where the Lakers really needed him to. This was not a good arrangement, and it all came to a head in a first-round playoff series against the Suns. You may remember it as the series in which Raja Bell gave Kobe a forearm to the throat.
That was with real malicious intent.
Lakers fans remember it as the series in which Kobe tried to prove a point by attempting just 3 shots in the second half of Game 7, which LA lost by 31 points.
Kobe's taken 3 shots this entire half.
So yeah, among fans and media, Kobe developed a reputation for being kinda selfish. Just like Ray said. Kobe's Nike ads steered into the hate.
Hate that. Hate it with all your heart.
Of course, Kobe would just tell you his teammates were very bad, which, yeah, remember the Allen quote about camaraderie?
We didn't have much of a relationship or a friendship, but who did at that time with Mr. KB.
And after another first-round exit at the hands of the Suns in 2007, Kobe demanded a trade, just like Ray predicted. Kobe immediately withdrew the trade demand, but that counts. That still counts as fulfilling the prophecy. And we are not done with the prophecy. By 2008, the Lakers had improved a lot in Phil Jackson's second stint. Kobe didn't have to break scoring records for LA to win.
What a delivery by Kobe Bryant.
And in February, they added Pau Gasol, a legitimate second star to take some weight off Kobe's shoulders. LA fully regained contending form and made it all the way back to the finals against the Celtics, who now employed Ray Allen. But Kobe insisted he and Ray had made up. Anyway, Ray was now a clear co-star, a third option behind Paul Pierce and Kevin Garnett, and it was going great. The Celtics were more than LA could handle. Allen dropped 7 3-pointers in a blowout championship-clinching Game 6 win.
Ray Allen, wide open three. Bang!
But we are not done with Ray's prophecy. No, madam. The Lakers made it all the way back to the finals in 2009, and this time they won, defeating the Orlando Magic. Kobe was, of course, the leader of that 08-09 team, but Gasol was an all-star as well, Lamar Odom was a very productive sixth man, and Andrew Bynum had his best season to date, though he missed over 30 games because of a knee injury. In other words,
Torn meniscus.
It would only be slightly reaching to say Kobe needed precisely 2.5 good players to win a championship, just like Ray said. And if that didn't break the curse, then the next championship against Ray Allen and the Celtics did. Despite Allen's 8 3-pointers in Game 2, the Lakers beat Boston in 7 games to win the 2010 NBA championship. Getting a ring at Ray's expense had to feel good, but there's scant evidence that Kobe still had any hard feelings for the speaker of the prophecy. It was more of a respectful rivalry by then. When Ray broke Reggie Miller's career 3-point record in 2011, he did so with a tiny bit of help from Kobe's weak closeout. Kobe professed his admiration for Ray after that game.
So congratulations. I mean, it's a mutual respect kind of thing because we came in this league together.
And Ray returned the favor when Kobe retired. Kobe even finally got around to watching He Got Game in 2013, although I'm realizing now that he never said if he liked it or not. But yeah, any animosity between these two NBA legends is a thing of the past. The actual meat of this beef only existed for a matter of weeks after Ray Allen's prophecy. But the aftermath of the prophecy, the way those words haunted the next 5 years of Kobe's career, remind us that the aroma of beef can stick with you for a while.
What kind of beef you got? That Kobe beef? What you got, baby? You got that 80% fat, lean beef, that ground chuck? What you got? That tenderloin, baby? You got that ribeye, that T-bone, baby? That sirloin, baby? Anyway, let me stop. Hashtag Kobe beef, get it? No, corny? Okay. Anyway. I'm sure that's been used plenty of times over the Kobe Bryant feuds he'd had with several different players throughout the tenure of his career. But yeah, that was pretty much spot on with a lot of things I had said. So my memory was pretty much on par with how the story went. But I really enjoyed watching Kobe Bryant play against Ray Allen and a bunch of his other contemporaries in those early to mid and late 2000s. People forget how badass Ray Allen was, especially on the Seattle Supersonics and the Milwaukee Bucks before he got to the Boston Celtics. And he was more of a, like I said, third option. But I had put out a video maybe a couple months ago highlighting Ray Allen in his prime and how he was more than a scorer, or more than just a shooter. Like, dude could dunk on you, dude could drive it, dude could hit you in isolation, could put the ball on the floor. These young cats don't know the real Ray Allen. They only know the Boston Celtics Ray Allen. Ray Allen was a bad man. Y'all let me know what you think about it. I appreciate you for stepping in. Go check out our Kobe Bryant playlist and our other playlists as well, as you might find some stuff you like. All right? Appreciate the support. Much love to you. Be safe out here. And I'll catch you on the next one. We out, baby.